Shabbat Shalom, wa Ashar Kadash, to the elect of the nation of Israel. Barakath Yahweh, Barakath Yahweh Shai. Kal Halal, wa Hawad La, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Rachaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles and the elder bishops and the elders at the Great Millstone GMS who rule well and who teach well, and salutations and shalom to the hopeful elect, as always. Okay. Abba Ratazah, which means Father willing, so Father willing, this lesson is edifying. Yeah, you know, they're shutting down banks left, right, and center, man. Okay. I got two articles I'd like to share with you. All right, it's this one, and there's this one as well. Yahoo News, uk.news.yahoo. Bank announces plans to close city centre branch. This was published on the 14th of June 2026, Sunday the 14th of June 2026, the year of sellouts, agents, and apostates. Salakia, excuse me. Salakia, someone's at the door. So, yeah, 2026 being the year of sellouts, agents, and apostates. Okay. And you see, they're making it seem as if the people are the ones that, wanted the transition to switch over to online mobile banking. And it's not about the people. It's about what they want and their agendas being fulfilled. Okay, a high street bank is set to close its Hereford branch as more customers move to online and mobile banking. Halifax has announced it will close its branch at 16 Commercial Street in Hereford on the 21st of October 2026 as part of its wider strategy to adapt to changing banking habits. You see, as if customers decided to, switch, as if customers are the ones that, wanted to go to online banking. Nah, it's where they're heading. Okay, so it's like we have no choice but to switch over. Okay. They never went to the banks and did a vote or demand to go digital. All right? Or put some petition forward. Nah. That was pushed by them, not the public. Okay? They're the ones that provide the platform and make it seem as if it's the people that want it. Okay? All right? Nah, man, it was pushed by them, not the public. Okay? See, they were forced you in a particular direction, then make out as if the people truly wanted this. When they didn't. People never asked for this. The decision follows a regular review of how customers are choosing to use the bank services with a growing preference for digital and remote banking, Halifax has said. A spokesman for Halifax said, "We regularly review how our customers choose to bank with us." That's rubbish, man. Even the way they write these articles, it's like the public have generally come up with some new habit of we'd rather bank online instead, this, that, and the other. Nah. It's them. Okay. The higher ups. Let's go to the book of Psalms. It's be a quick lesson, Lord willing. Psalms chapter 64 and verse 6. They come with all sorts of foolishness, man. Try and deceive you. Psalm chapter 64 and verse 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. Yeah, he understands the psychology. He gets into everything. All right, he studies us Israelites. He studies the economy, how money works. Okay, right. He watches. He looks at the patterns of how people operate and things like that within society. That's why they've come up to the. That's why they end up coming up with what they come up with. Okay. All right. That's why come with their statistics and a lot of it. The make up. All right. So we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. Oh, found a way to do this now because of this and all right. You know what they're like. And the thing is, he puts a stigma, which is a negative attitude or belief or stereotype about a person or group, that leads to discrimination, prejudice, or social disapproval. All right. But he puts a stigma around physical money, which is cash, in comparison to electronic payments. Okay. As in, that's not the way to go. Cash is not the way to go. Then provides an alternative. Well, what about this then? Okay. Then spin it as if the people are the ones that actually wanted that. when they never did. Okay. Push it on the people. Esau likes to point the finger at everyone else, especially us Israelites, and blame us. No, it's DEI and all this stuff, man. Okay. Oh, I can't get a job. I can't do this, that, and the other, and blame everyone else. No, it's because you're the loser. That's why. You're the weak one. Okay. And deindustrializing the UK, man. All right. A lot of jobs you Brits are just lazy anyway to want to do, and then more that the immigrants that come in and work for and do it. Come on, boy. That's what you are, E. You're a boy to me anyway. So take it like a man, innit? Anyway, a spokesperson. Yeah, I read this already. For Halifax said, we regularly review how customers choose to bank with us. With most now using our app, online services, or phone banking, we're closing our Hereford branch. Customers are being encouraged to access Halifax services through the mobile banking app and online banking, both of which provide 24/7 account management. This is silly, man. This is rubbish. Nonsense. Yeah. Rubbish, man. Utter bollocks. Don't even need to read on, honestly. Oh, we review how customers bank with us and all that. Nah, man. You know where you were heading with this. In fact, look at this. Yeah, the other article, cambridgenews.co.uk. Nearly 250 banks closing across the UK this year as Cambridgeshire branch affected. See? The Cambridgeshire branch is among nearly 250 banks that are due to close in 2026 as the major banks continue their withdrawal from the high street. And this is going to continue, by the way. You can check our map to see if your local branch is on the list, and then, yeah, it'll go on to list it. I'll list them. By the start of this month, 138 banks had closed across the UK in 2026. June is set to be the most destructive month so far, with 82 branches due to close this month alone and more to follow throughout the year. Shit. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 to 17 in NLT, New Living Translation, and it reads, he required everyone. Okay. Yeah, the causation. If you require something, that's not, oh, they decided to give. Here it is, yeah, you give someone a gift. You don't require, you just give a gift. The receiver's like, oh, thanks. Okay, because, it's a gift. You decided to give to them. Not forcefully, right? But they're actually requiring you to eventually take the CHIP, right? People didn't just request to go digital. That's not what the public said. I would just want to go digital now, right? They require the people to go digital, just like they were required to take the digital all. Okay. He required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark, a charagma, on the right hand or on the forehead, and no one could buy or sell anything without the mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. We'll read this in the KJV because I also prefer that way, of course. Sometimes these other translations are good and kind of they can explain it a bit better, but sometimes they can, go off on things. And he caused Thor, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that's Revelation 13, verse 16 to 17 in the King James Version. Let's go into the word cause. Reverse the thing, man. Come. All right, there you go.
Strong's G 4160. Poieo.
To make, with the names of things made, to produce, construct, form, fashion, to be the authors of, the cause. Yeah. Right? To produce, to acquire, to provide a thing for oneself, to constitute or appoint one anything, to appoint, ordain, to put one forth, to bring about. Yeah. Okay. They produced, fashioned, right? Making ready, constructing, right? These next steps, let's call these high street banks, yeah? Okay, that's something that they're looking to bring forth. They're doing it, and it's gonna be more. That's gonna happen more. Close more of these banks, all right? These branches and stuff, all right? In due time. So even the articles are declaring this as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's close the high street banks. Let's make it all go digital. Then it will, go to the micro CHIP. It's a causation, not a general populist decision and direction of the people. Right? So these banks are shutting down. And, you've seen the other article. In the next few months, they may know there might not be any more high street banks. England, London is the financial hub of the B system. We will be tested over here first with the MOTB. Yeah, so they're closing the banks left, right, and centre. Okay, and the people do not have a say in the matter. Point blank, period. Okay, so I'm gonna say Shabbat Shalom, wa Ashar Kadash to the elect of the nation of Israel, the water for tuning in. Okay, and in closing, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakha Kodash, and Bad Babal.